And the righty deals. And misses.
Oh, and 2.
Slider right there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Over to first.
You're out.
2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Nope,
And
that's
ball
off the plate.
1. On its way to the corner. This is the changeup in the dirt. Raleigh down to first.
He's out.
That completes the strikeout inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Josh Rojas. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
That's
And
out the
delivers
corner.
outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
On the ground to the left. Tosses across the first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and now it's Luis Robert. Santos back to work. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once
No
during
ball.
DiMaggio's
1
famous hitting streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that.
Robert on the go. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Crawford. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
0-1.
Haggerty now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Lifted in the air out to left. Raley makes the catch. 2 away. And now Yohan Moncada. Line drive, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay.
Runner on the move. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Headed for the plate. He'll score 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
First pitch swing in, went up.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Ryan Stanton.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
He's trying for third, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 6-2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Time called. Now it's going to be Martin Maldonado. Up and in, and it's Want to know. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. 3 runs on 4 hits. Bottom of the 9th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tim Hill.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hill measures 6 feet 4 inches, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Whips it to first. Raley now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a
and a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Back here. At Chase Field, top of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. Foul ball there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. From second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a
Now
So two away with nobody on. Akil Baddoo will hit next. That one is absolutely belted back there. And it's off the wall. Around second now, going for three. And this is going to be a two-out triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner at third, two gone. Yoan Moncada steps to the plate for the White Sox. Suarez throw to first in time. And that. We go to the top of the seventh. So now it's the White Sox DH, Akil Baddoo. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times.
Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out. Here is Yoan Moncada. And here it comes. Runner on the go. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And they're chipping away. It's Akil Baddoo steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out to short. Perdomo. Throws to first in time. Back here on the south side. Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the ninth. The White Sox are doing pretty well as we come up on the halfway point of the season. And just being in contention might count as a win for them.
No balls,
coming
2
into
strikes.
the year, they look like they were rebuilding.
There's no question these guys are way ahead of schedule. They're supposed to be among the worst in the league, but instead, they found a way to be in the hunt for a spot in the postseason.
That's towards center. He's got it.
Now batting.
Astros
Designated
down
hitter,
to their last out.
Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Strike one.
Well, comfortable or not,
0-1.
these are the situations closers they seem to live for. Get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot,
No
whatever you want
balls,
to
2
call it.
strikes.
But this is where they earn their keep.
Brebbia is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck them out. That ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Nice showing for them today. They take the W. Pretty solid team so far, Singy.
They're looking strong for sure. I think they might still need a piece or two really to jump to that next level, but they're right in the mix about halfway through the year, and that's encouraging.
Here on the south side, and we welcome you in. Already 2 away here in the 7th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. The other way, and a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. Back even, it's 3-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Ball 1.
Pilar, the next to hit,
1
takes
ball,
ball
no
1.
strike. Ball 2.
Pitches downstairs.
Good
2-0.
spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs.
Hey!
A bit behind with that swing.
2-1.
It's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. James Paxton looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Gonsolin, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
I'd say
2
that
balls,
stayed in the
2
tunnel
strikes.
for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. He's going.
Double steal.
That's great.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout.
And we're back.
Leading off
We
on
go to
the
the
short
8th, and now
The short
Mookie
shortstop.
Betts.
Mookie.
Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes
Hey!
Got him. And one gone. And now it's Gavin Lux. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one's in there. That's strike one.
trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Oh, and 2 now. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a miss. And a count
1-2. 2 strikes.
All tied up here in the second game of the series. And a swing and a miss. And the Dodgers are set down in order.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Andrew
off
Vaughn
for the
now.
White Sox, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Kelly back to work.
1-0.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Strike.
Front with the swing, and that is strike
1
one.
ball. 1 strike.
Right-hander kick steals on the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Badu goes after that one for
0-1.
strike. One.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings, and he breaks his bat. Tosses the first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are. Doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Ripped on a line to center. Outman hauls it in to end the inning. Down in order go the White. Back at guaranteed rate field. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver.
Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back. To the dugout, got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was
1 ball.
supposed to.
No strike.
Muncy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Here's a high chopper to Young. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Muncy. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Popped up. Vaughn on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Now on the bump, James Paxton.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Fletcher swings through it for strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down low and in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And that one fouled off. And
2-2.
another ball.
Strike!
One gone here.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other
Now
way,
batter,
so credit the pitcher for
shortstop,
having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
DeYoung
1-0.
in the box now as he leaves that one up high. One out, base is empty. Line drive, fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Runner on the go. Now a drag bunt, third base side. In plenty of time to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with two gone. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And on a pinch run for the White Sox, Luis Robert. Also pinch running at second, Sam Haggerty.
Running at
First and second, two outs. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Pinch hitter coming on, Gavin Sheets. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Runners on the move. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, brings it in. And that will end the inning. White Sox now into the ball game on defense. Luis Robert.
Now at shortstop, number 20, Sam Haggerty.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now
Strike
Teoscar
one.
Hernandez.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks
That's
pretty
the
good,
ball.
if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Robert settles under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Good pitch. You just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Outman in the box now. Takes strike one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
0-2.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And the 0-2.
Strike.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Now 2 out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Strike.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there.
So coming into the game, here's Kevin Pillar. 0 for 3 with
For him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
and
Got
the
him.
throw
That's an out.
at third. The wind of the pitch.
Oh.
Wouldn't chase that time.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Whoa.
And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Pulls that one foul. Here's the 0-1. Fought off foul. Paxton deals. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him.
Yeah.
Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Late with the swing there.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Oh.
And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with two strikes.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate.
9.
Right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of
Ball.
the sink
Hot.
of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here's a 1-1. That one lifted to left. Robert hustling after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first
He's been
baseman,
such a good hitter with
Freddie
runners in scoring position.
Freeman.
Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's
Strike
like
one.
everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's
And
3.
a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets it 1-2-3. 1 left. Back here on the south side. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now the DH, Akil Baddoo. The pitch. And fouled off. Man at second. And
That's
that's
a ball.
outside. And now it's even 1-1.
Ball.
Just
Outside.
missed.
Ball
And
3.
there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one
Strike 2.
catches the corner for a strike.
Counts full.
Got it looking, that's a strikeout.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Here is Moncada. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks
Yes.
for third. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to
He's
third,
out.
and he's out.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tag to cut him down.
Out towards left center. Betts running hard to get it. Can't get there. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
White Sox making a move for a pinch hitter,
Number 23,
Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew.
And this is a big at-bat coming
Benintendi.
move. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Across is the winning run, and they walk it off for the 11th.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Time for some Double-A baseball in the Southern League. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas. And one out and the
Batting
bases are
fifth,
empty. The
the
third
third
baseman,
baseman,
the next to hit.
Brian Ramos.
Bounces it to the left side. And plenty of time to first. The third baseman, now at the plate, grounded out the first time up. Swing and a miss. That's an outstanding splitter.
No balls,
he
one
features.
strike.
When he tunnels it with his fastball like that, it puts batters in conflict, and that gives the edge to the pitcher. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. And now they're up by 3. One down. George Wolko digs in now. Here comes the 2-2. Runner on the go. On the ground, tags the runner for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. So they get... So 2 down. The third baseman will hit next. That misses
Ball.
the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
And there's
That's a ball.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. On the ground to third. Might be 2. Around third. And that rolls into the corner. The run comes in from second. And they take a 2-run lead. The relay to the plate. And he's out.
You're
Cut
out.
down, and that ends the inning. The second baseman getting ready to hit the next to hit. Fouled off left side. Up and
That's
in.
a ball.
Nobody out and a runner at first. Bounce to the left side. Wagaman goes to second for 1.
That is.
And it's a double play.
Now batting, number 39.
2 outs and runners
Now
at first and second. The first baseman digs in now.
Gobble.
The 0-1 offering. Hard hit to third. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Starting to... Bases empty, 1 away. The third baseman now at the plate. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Touches them all. 7th homer of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 14-9. It's a party at the plate. Tons of offense in this one. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us. If you want to push for a call-up, this is how to do it. Multiple hits in the ballgame.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a match. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Brian Ramos. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Clips a corner. Ramos measures 6 feet 2 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in Cuba. There goes the runner. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they start first as they take a 1-0 lead. In there safely. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
The 1-1. Runner takes off for third. In the air, left field. Quan settles underneath it. Nabs it. And that's the third out. So a run on 1 hit. Here's Brian Rocchio.
The shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Right-hander kick steals. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting eight.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Brian Ramos. Doubled his first time up. Out to short. And that is that. 2 outs, runner at first. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
He's going.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Stolen base. It wasn't even close. One down. Here's the catcher, Brian Ramos. Foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Freeman under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Brian Ramos. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up at a game apiece. Back here on the south side. Welcome if you just joined us. John Shambi and Chris Singleton as we've got 2 away in the 9th. With the tying run and scoring
Now
position
back.
in the bottom
The
of the
center
9th.
fielder.
Luis Robert now trying to deliver as the hero.
Robert.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 now. 1 strike away. Runner takes off. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we're in the 8th with one man out. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. The White Sox are just barely out of the lead in the division as we approach the trade deadline. They look like a team that's on the verge of a breakthrough. Maybe a trade pickup would put them over the top.
Yeah,
I think so. They're a strong group already, no
count.
doubt, but they need to do more to lock up a spot in the postseason over the next couple of months. Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's
cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked into the plate and he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Renfroe, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Just missing there, and the count 1-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Stays alive. The 2-2. Gets him to chase after that one. Ramos collects, fires to first. Got him. Inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Akil Baddoo. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And here's the catcher, Ryan Ramos.
Hey.
Late there, strike one.
Oh,
Activity
one's
in the
the count.
Kansas City bullpen. Chris Stratton up and loosening in the pen. Anderson getting cranked up as well. Ripped to third.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swings and misses the breaking
No
ball.
balls, 2
This
strikes.
guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
3.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they. And we're back. So bottom of the ninth, and now it's Kyle Isbell into center.
Isbell.
Makes the. So the lineup flips over. Down to third baseman.
Ball 1.
He was all over that first
Ball
pitch
1, no
fastball.
strikes.
Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ball.
And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. In with a one-out triple as that puts the tying run at third.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about
0-1.
what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let
Oh,
the
that's
ball
off the plate.
travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate
That's
and
a
get those
ball.
arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Throw home.
Nope,
That
he's
ain't
on
good.
there.
The Reds
Hey.
scores. What a game. We're tied at 8.
0-1's the count.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And swinging for the strikeout. That's the third out. And we'll play. What a big turn of events. Substitution now at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Sam Haggerty. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Runner breaks for third. Ball attempt misses. And the throw's
No,
off
he
line,
saved.
safe at third.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Check swing. Did he?
No balls,
Yes,
2
he
strikes.
did.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's 9-8. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
1-0.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hit on the ground might be 2. The underhand flip.
Out.
To Frazier. And
He's
that's
out.
2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2 ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
And now it's Luis Robert. And that one fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one ripped. Renfroe ranging back and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team now into the game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like
That's a
about
ball.
something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
So the tying run at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable
0-1.
location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And that one fouled off.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Out towards right center field. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. And next up for the Royals, Freddie Fermin. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Down to their final strike.
0-2 is the count.
The Royals down to their final strike.
Nope,
And the
outside.
pitch is outside, ball 1. And now the lefty.
3.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. They're nipping at the heels of the division leader, and another win draws them even closer.
Yeah, Boog, and I want to see how they approach the trade deadline. I mean, they're so close to first place right now. And do they think they've got enough firepower on this roster as it is, or do they try to bring in a big bat or a power arm to make the difference?
Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Not in
He's
time.
safe.
That's a leadoff double. Kiner Falefa. And here he is in his first at bat with his new club.
Yeah, and I want to see him stay cool here, Boog. I mean, a lot of eyes on you.
0-1.
But just stay true to your approach. You know you've got the skills. Get yourself a knock and just sort of release that pressure.
That one hit to right. Garcia makes the grab, and there's two gone. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. Fly to right his first time. Line drive. Carter makes the grab. 2 away.
He's controlling things out.
Digging in, Evan Carter. 1 for 3. Runner on the goal. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Position now with 2 out on the pass ball. Back in Arlington, and now Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Right side. Garcia settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Here on the south side with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. 9th inning here with 1 away. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Now fly ball to right center. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Throw cut off. Down the plate.
No, he's safe.
He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So it's their last chance in this one. Sam Haggerty steps to the line drive. Base hit. In to score from third. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't.
Jackson Kowar on the pitch here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's Kevin Pillar. This one smoked out to left. He's got it, and that'll end. Here's Dylan Moore. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
The right fielder.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Outside.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
2-0.
That skips in the dirt.
That's a
2-0
strike.
is in for a strike.
Yeah.
In the dirt, blocked.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And safe.
Save.
He's
He
into
beat the
third on
throw.
a wild pitch. Tied at 4.
Full count.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Here comes a pitch. That to right. Pillar under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Relays go home.
No,
The
he's
tag,
safe.
And he's safe. And it's now 5-4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle,
Hi.
J.P. Crawford.
0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches
Ball,
outside
no.
the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 down, nobody on. Here in extra
Hi.
innings. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2. Ha!
Swings and misses, struck him out. So they back at guaranteed rate field. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Luis Robert now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings
Hee-haw.
and misses.
No
And that is
ball.
strike
1
one.
strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The pitch. And the runner's coming home. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third.
No, he's in there.
Right, he's safe. All tied again, 5-5.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Some activity
ball.
in the
2
Mariners
strikes.
bullpen. Gabe Spire getting ready to go. Santos warming up as well. Two down, nobody on.
Ha!
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up. We're in extras here, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Hit in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay in there.
He's in there.
He's safe. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. One away with a runner at third. New pitcher for the White Sox, Johnny Brebbia.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this
Outside.
season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
The 1-2. Ripped to first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Lopez tosses to first. Out number 3. One left for Seattle, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. Making a move at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Dominic Fletcher. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Coar back to work. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He's in safely at third with 1 out. Here is Yohan Moncada. 1 for 3. hard hit in the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. And next is the designated hitter, Akil Baddoo.
Hey.
In the dirt.
0-1.
Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And fouled off.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And the righty deals. And that one is lifted in the air on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that, so coming into the game. Back here on the south side. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
No.
Just missed. Fouled off. He was late.
2-1.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball.
That's off the inside.
3-1.
And the count is 3-1.
Hard.
Up empty. That's strike two.
Full count.
3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. And there's
Take
ball
your
four.
base. Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches. And somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on
ball.
his shoulder right
1
there.
strike.
I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Hey.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and there's one away in the 12th. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Luis Arias.
Ha.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better.
And that one handled. Off
He's
balance.
out.
There's one. What
He's
a
out.
double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him.
Leading
Isaiah
off,
Kiner Falefa.
The catcher, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And the pitch. Ground ball, left side. Tosses across
That's an
the
out.
first. That takes care of Kiner Falefa. Sam Haggerty digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Runner takes off for third. And that one fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The winning run on second base.
Ha. 3.
And now O'Brien go to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Runner's breaking for the plate. Puts a bunt down. Polanco tosses
Out.
to first. And here comes in. Here on the south side. Now at the plate, Dylan Moore.
Hey.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one. In the air out towards right center. Pilar sizing this one up. Makes the catch, one down. Here's Josh Rojas.
Ball.
First offering, and it just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2
That's
strikes.
strike two. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first.
Out.
And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
No.
First pitch just misses.
Ha.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And
Oh,
now
hey.
the count 1-2 after the swing and the
1-2.
miss.
Ball.
there's a
No,
ball.
that's in.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the
Full
pitcher's
count.
hand really well right now.
2 outs.
He
He
right,
passed him. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot.
And we're back.
Leading off.
Now it's going to be Nicky Lopez.
The second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Cracks his bat, pops him up. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Up next is Chicago.
And now it's Luis
center
Robert.
fielder.
0 for 4.
Luis
3 flyouts and a strikeout.
Robert.
Ha!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball.
He
One
knows
strike.
they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
This guy's got good power with
1-1.
one swing. He could win it for him.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track. White Sox lead 1. Back at guaranteed rate field. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
He right.
Finds the zone, and that's strike 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and
Ball
we're
1.
deep into extras.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you,
Hurt
this home
ball.
crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position.
2.
This is a big moment in this game.
0-2. Ball 1.
Missing low. Hard hit, right side. In time to
Out.
Vaughn. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Lead 1. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
Coar back to work. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The relay. Safe.
Hey.
He beats it. And now Yohan Moncada.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And the runner's coming home. Slice the other way and foul. Fought off foul. Winning run at third. 1 down.
Free. On the tag. Out.
He's out trying to steal home. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. Base hit center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 6-5. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knocked home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence in how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Polanco around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's
On the
out.
tag. Out.
Luis Urias up next for the Mariners. White Sox going with a new arm, Steven Wilson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this
No,
is where a bullpen
outside.
can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oi.
Through there for a strike.
Two.
That is cut on and missed. Now
1-2. High. Three.
Strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A
Strike.
bit of a mistake, and
Oh,
I'd say in a
1.
very hittable location, but clearly
Two.
the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Akil Baddoo. And a pitch. Base hit right field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, they'll
Runner on the move.
Yep.
Swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Sam Haggerty steps to the plate for the White Sox. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third.
Chase, he's in.
And he scores. It's 6-6.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from
Now
third.
batting. Right
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Kevin Pillar steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's been a great free agent side. And fouled off. He's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Two outs. And now the runner breaks for
1-2.
the plate. Pitch outside.
On the tag,
At
you're
the
out.
plate. He tries to. Here on the south side. Now it's the DH, Josh
Ball 1.
Rojas. That misses.
1-0.
It's 1-0.
Ha.
That one clips the corner. And a count 1-2. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch
Ball.
before was up. It was very
1 ball,
competitive.
no
and that
strike.
gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder.
Hey.
But then the curveball out of that
1
same
ball,
tunnel
1
just
strike.
falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Fletcher tracks it down for the out. Tied at 6. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. In time to Vaughn. Rodriguez out on the play. And that is that. 1 left for Seattle. Score remains tied, 6 apiece. Here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Gregory stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Kevin Pillar. And he deals.
Out.
And here is Nicky Lopez. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And he lays one down the left side. Urias. Now the throw to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runners at the corners here. One away. Luis Robert now at the plate.
1-0.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Runner takes
Hey.
off. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that's
No.
From the good arm behind the dish, it's definitely.
So after the stolen base, they issue the intentional walk, and a double play would get him out of it. So bases loaded with one away.
Timeout.
Here is Dominic Fletcher.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.